Hey guys, I'm sorry about that little situation, but I am back. Hey y'all, it's me, Bougie Chef from Eat Your Heart Out Catering, and I have some awesome stuff for you today. Give me 1 second. One second. Sorry. Awesome stuff for you today. Okay, she's back. Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties, but that's what happens when you go live and you do things that's not pre-recorded. But it's okay because I like to do live so you all can see the bloopers and blunders and see that I am real. Unfortunately, I don't have all the dynamics of the technology yet. I'm speaking into existence. So now I have to kind of be my own person, doing my own thing, doing my own videos or whatever. But how are you all today? So check this out. I did tell you all that Bougie Chef will be coming back. I am back. I did tell you all that I will be making different things for you all, cooking segments. I have chicken teriyaki I want to do for you all. I have some stuffed chicken breasts I want to do for you all, a Florentine chicken, just so many things that I want to do for you all. But make sure that you all follow me on my Bougie Chef fan page. That's where you will see a lot of things. You will see a lot of my travels. You will see my food vlogs. Also, I want you all to like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel, which is Bougie Chef. So I know you all you like the video, you like the video, but I need you all to like, share, and subscribe. I know you all will get on this page and you all will like the pictures, but again, I need you all to follow the page. It encourages me, it helps me to help you. This is who I am, this is what I do, this is my business. I do it for fun because I love cooking. So, as we all know, Chef cannot start anything without her lip gloss. Where's the lip gloss at? Yes, hunty. This lip gloss also, again, is inspired and given to me by Simply Akaya. If you all are interested in any products by Simply Akaya, I will drop her information for inquiries. She is a young entrepreneur, black woman who's trying to make a name for herself in this thing that we call life. So it's very important to me that we support our youth because they are our future. And if you're interested in any of her products, just let me know. If you're watching me, hey, thank you all for tuning in. Today we're going to do something simple. You know, simple. You're at work all day and it's wintertime because, you know, it's winter like everywhere. Everywhere is cold. I mean, literally everywhere is cold. Unless you live like Africa or somewhere or whatever. But in these 50 states that we in the United States, it's kind of chilly everywhere. So with that being said, you want to have a hearty meal. You go to work all day and you don't want to cook when you get home from work, and it's cold, so you're just trying to get home, bundle up, get home. You don't want to do any type of going to the grocery shopping or anything like that. Well, I always suggest Crockpot meals. Crockpot meals are your friend. Did you hear me? Crockpot meals are your friend because you can do Crockpot meals before you go to work and you don't have to worry about burning anything in the Crockpot. Most Crockpot meals cook anywhere between 4 hours to up to maybe even 12 hours depending on what you are cooking. So if you have not invested in your Crockpot, please go get you a Crockpot. It is an essential item to have in your kitchen. You can't be cooking, you ain't got no Crockpot. Like, what you doing? They're not expensive. You can get one as cheap as maybe like $19.99 and some up to maybe $129. It just depends on your preference. I do have 2 pot, and then I have what is called a buffet crock pot set, which is 3 small crock pots that I do use for parties. So I'm having a party, like I do a Mardi Gras theme party every year, and in these crock pots, I actually do some of the sauces. Sometimes I do some of the food. It's really dope because I don't have to worry about sitting here cooking. I can prepare for the party. Put everything in a crock pot, do the decorations, and finish doing everything else I have to do. And by the time my party starts, my guests get there, bam, everything is there. So today we're gonna do long or slow crock pot chili. And the reason why I say it can be long or slow is you can do it as short as 4 hours or as long as 8 hours. Again, this is a meal that you can do on your way out the door to work. You can prep everything the night before or get up a little earlier before you go to work. Throw everything in a crock pot before you hit that door. Turn that crock pot on to low, and you can work an 8-hour shift. And when you come home, the chili is off the chain. I want to first start saying, again, make sure you all like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel. Make sure you all are following Bougie Chef. Eat Your Heart Out Catering is my company. So that's just going to be the catering aspect of my business. But if you want to see me, you want to see my food vlogs, you want to see the cooking segments, you must like this page, Bougie Chef. If you want to go back and see some videos, because every video will not be on this page, make sure you all follow my YouTube channel. So I want to first start saying shout out to Aldi. All my ingredients today actually came from Aldi. How dope is that? Yes, so I got all my ingredients for under $40, I do believe, at Aldi. Aldi does have a lot of hidden secrets and a lot of hidden treasures. Some people might turn up their nose to Aldi, but Aldi actually have a lot of products that you can use that taste good. But at the end of the day, I don't care if you get it from Myers, Jewel, or Aldi. It's all about how you cook your food. That's what's gonna make your flavors pop. That's what's gonna make it good. So it really doesn't matter where you buy it. It just depends on how you cook it. And in order to make it taste good, you gotta have the seasonings. So shout out to Aldi for all my products today. From my onion, cut up some onion there. My bell peppers. You get like 3 bell peppers for like 99 cents and they're fresh all the time. We got our cans of chili. I can't really show you the brand because I don't want to get in trouble. But I got about, depending on your family size, I usually do about 7 cans of chili. I got my tomatoes, my diced tomatoes. I use 2 different types of diced tomatoes. I use the fire roasted, and I use it's like basil, garlic, and something, because it gives it those extra flavors. I like a flavorful chili. You don't want a bland chili. You want something that be like, flavors pop, most definitely pop. I get the packaged seasoning. So I use 2 chili seasonings in my chili. One, I use the packaged seasoning from Aldi, and I also use just a regular chili that you could get like in a jar or whatever. So I use that. That's a teaspoon of that. I like hot chili, not hot where I'm breathing like a fire breathing dragon. Ugh. No, I like just have a little kick to it. So we have some pepper flakes. You can also, sometimes I might take some jalapenos and dice them up and leave the seed, because if you want that flame, you have to leave the seed in jalapeno. So that's one to grow on if you want to know what makes it hot and how you can tone it down. If you use a jalapeno, if you scrape the seed out of it, you'll still get a little kick. But if you leave them seeds is what makes it fire. So just remember that. I have fresh garlic. Like always, you all know, anybody that follows me know that I'm putting garlic in almost anything because I like garlic. We have some garlic powder. Yes, I'm using fresh garlic and garlic powder. I really don't use garlic salt too much because sometimes it can be too salty, and I'm not big on salt. If I use salt, I usually use kosher salt, maybe sea salt. I don't use iodine salt. That's just me. To each his own. What is this? Onion powder, sorry. And I forgot my black pepper. I use cracked black pepper also. I have about 24 ounces of tomato sauce. And I do ground beef or ground chuck, but my preference is always turkey products. That's just me and who I am. But a good chili is gonna be good whether you use ground beef, whether you use ground chuck, or whether you use turkey. So I have some ground turkey. You can be fancy and you can mix it up, and you can have ground chuck. I would say ground chuck and ground turkey. I will mix the two of those together. Sometimes I will add black beans to my chili just to give it a little more texture, give it a little different type of twang. I think that's pretty dope. So if you want to try something different or impress your family and friends, you can. Oh, these beans are chili beans. So, but you can always use kidney beans. Excuse me, when I do 3 beans, I'll do kidney beans, I will do the chili beans, and I will do a pinto bean. So you can most definitely do it like that. If you don't want to use your canned beans, that's okay, because you might say grandma and them said. That's fine. This is a quick process chili. This is not old school, I done picked the beans and now I done let them sit in the water overnight. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is most definitely nothing wrong with that. But a lot of us, in today's society, we're moving. So we gotta do what's quick. So what I do with my beans are, first thing I do is I'm going to drain my beans. And I'm gonna turn on my skillet, because you all know I never cook in a cold skillet. That's just not who I am or how I operate. You never cook in a cold skillet. So again, shout out to Aldi for all my products. Love it, love it, love it. I do shop other places, but some things I just, you know, I see Aldi has a lot of products, y'all. They have more stuff than you probably think of, and they're getting brand name stuff too. Like I seen in Aldi the other day, what did I see in Aldi? You know, they have those little robot, I don't know what it's called. I guess it's you put it on the floor and it vacuums the hardwood floors. Aldi had that, y'all, for like 20 bucks. And I think if you go online to order it, it's close to like 40, 50, something like that. So again, Aldi has a lot of hidden treasures. So what I'm doing right now, for those who just joined, hey, it's me, Bougie Chef. I am making a chili, a crock pot chili, for those who are on the go. So right now, I'm just basically, I'm going to drain some of this liquid off the chili. I'm not going to rinse it, I'm just draining it. So. And if you want to make chili today on this cold, I think it's like 7 degrees outside, you still have time to run to the store, buy the ingredients, and make the chili. And you don't have to drain your beans if you don't want to. This is what I choose to do. This is just my own thing that I do. I just like to drain some of the pre-liquid that they do. I mean, that's just my personal preference in this. If you all are looking for somebody for personal chef work or catering, I am always available, as long as I'm not booked up. I guess that makes sense, huh? I gotta be available on our books. But if you're looking for someone, personal chef work, someone to come in your home, be the chef for you, I am she. Oh, look at me tearing it up. I am she. Just make sure you either email me at eatyourheartoutcatering01@gmail, or shoot me an email, or you can even send me a text message. Get all that like so. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm the type of person, if you all follow me, you all know I clean, wipe as I go. So as that is draining, we are now getting ready to cook off our ground beef. You can do this 2 ways. It just depends. Depending on how I feel. If I'm doing this before I get ready to go to work, I cook off my ground beef that morning, and then I just throw my bell peppers and onions and the actual chili and just let it cook in. But today, because I'm doing this video for you all, this cooking segment, I'm going to actually cook it with my meat. So one thing you all know, I don't play about a hot skillet. I have these pretty dope skillets that I got. Let me see if I can turn this way so you all can see. Yes, I have these pretty dope skillets by Teflon. I love them. They're non-cook. They're non-cook. Let me turn this way. They're non-sticky, and I love it. I love the whole set of them. One thing that I like is, you all know I always say do not cook in a I always say don't cook in a cold skillet. Fact. So these skillets, so you don't have to, you be like, when is it hot? When is it hot? They have this neat little ring. And so you see that circle? So you see all these little black little divots? When the skillet is cold, these divots are there, right? When the skillet is hot, they are gone, or you can barely see them. So I know the skillet is hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook off my ground turkey. Grab me a fork and my vegetables. And depending on, you know, with your chili, it's always to taste. You all know I always say do things to your taste. Maybe you might be a person who don't like meat in their chili. And if you don't, that's 100% fine. If you don't like meat in your chili, so be it. Just do, you can do everything with the meat. Hey everybody. Again, make sure you all like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bougie Chef. I know y'all like, where you so seasoning at? What's going on? We're gonna add the onions. And I know some people say, I don't like onions and I don't like bell peppers in my food. Well, and I ask, when people say that, I ask why. And they say, well, I don't like the way they taste. Well, the thing about it is, you are supposed to cook these so they really don't have any. You don't want them crunchy. You want them almost translucent to where you see it, but you don't taste it, and that flavor is infused already in it. So just keep that in mind. Bell peppers and onions actually give food a lot of great flavor. And when you cook the onion, it's not as potent as like a raw onion. We know the raw onions have everybody and everything smelling like Jesus. Y'all don't even understand. When I open up these onions to get set up for this live, they was like, woo, open up my whole sinuses. It's all good though. So we're gonna do this like this. I am gonna add a little black pepper to this and a little Goya. I didn't get that together, sorry. I forgot all about I need the Goya. So we got the Adobe. Same thing as the Goya. I'm just gonna put a little bit in the cap, just to give my meat a little flavor. It's probably about a tablespoon. I'm usually a tablespoon type of girl to start off with. So just if you ever want to know how much of stuff I use, I will most definitely, when I upload this video to my YouTube channel, I will drop the recipe underneath. So if you want the recipe, or you can watch the replay, it's up to you. But I would like for you to go on my YouTube channel, as always. And we're going to add a little black pepper to this also. I love using, I use ground black pepper, but it's something about this cracked black pepper that, like, I don't know, it just be so, maybe because it's fancy, I don't know y'all, but I like it. These things are pretty dope. These black pepper, and you can get like the sea salt one. This was given to me as like a special set or whatever, but you can't get this particular one. But you can normally just kind of get them at your local grocery store for like $2-3. It's not really a whole lot, so just keep that in mind. And as far as like when you're doing your ground beef and your ground chicken or turkey or whatever you're gonna put in your meats, in your chili, some people like to have it ground up a lot, like their meat really, really ground, and then some people like it as chunks. Depending on how I feel, depends on which one I do. Sometimes people frown upon using turkey and chili because they think it's going to taste different. That's all lies. It's most definitely all lies. Nobody can convince me that a turkey chili is going to taste no less than a ground beef chili. It's just not possible. I may do, before the winter is over, I might do a white chili for you all using ground chicken. White chili is pretty dope. So it's a lot of work because you have to create the sauce and everything. But I might just do a live for that so you all can see that. That'll be pretty neat. For my keto people, if you are on keto right now, I know a few people that's on keto or weight loss, this is keto friendly because you have your beans, which is your protein. You can have any type of meat on keto, and you know the vegetables are always there. So just just to keep in mind on the chili, it's okay for the keto. I'm not exactly sure how many carbs, so I wouldn't do a lot of gluttony with the chili, but just to kind of put it out there for you and everything. As you all can see where I'm letting that cook. Let me show you my dope t-shirt. This is my Eat Your Heart Out t-shirt. We fulfill your every appetite need. If you are interested in purchasing a t-shirt, let me know. They are $35 up to extra large. Anything over that is going to be $2 extra. Anything over 2X is $3 extra. So if you want to support me in my journey and my business, you can order a t-shirt. This t-shirt is very stretchy, women. This is a woman's t-shirt. It's very stretchy. It has like an A-line cut in it. It dips off in the front. A V-neck, and it is what they call dry air. So like if you're sweating, it keeps you cool so you don't sweat. I love it. It's pretty dope. So if you want to order a t-shirt, let me know. I got you. Hot. Let me tell y'all, I burn everything. I burn my fingers. I burn my mouth when I taste the food. I burn my arm. I guess what they call your chef tattoos. I got a lot of chef tattoos, but it's a part of cooking. I need to invest in some probably wooden utensils instead of these metal ones because they get me all the time. So I'm going to taste a little bit of this chili. This little bit of this ground beef, just to see how much flavor got in it. Probably add a little more seasoning to it. Again, about a cup of seasoning in it. If you all have any type of things that you all would like to see me cook, please make sure you all let me know. I'm here for you all. So if you have an item that, hey, you're not too sure how to cook, or you've seen it and it didn't come out the way you thought it was supposed to come out, and you would like to see me cook it, just drop me a comment. If you don't want to comment, inbox me. Let me know. If there's a food restaurant, we're going to let that cook a little bit. Turn you this way. If there is a food restaurant that you would like to, that you're scared to try, but you want me to do a rating on it, I'm sorry, Tiffany. If you all have a food restaurant that you want to, you're scared to try, and you want me to go try it, I am going to be honest. 100% honest. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm going to tell you about the ambiance. I'm going to tell you about how my waitress or waiter acted. I'm going to tell you about how my water was, if my cup was clean, if the fork was dirty. I'm going to tell you what I ordered. The whole shebang. So if there's a restaurant, let me know. I'm all about the food, y'all. It doesn't have to be a fancy restaurant. It could be something as simple as Chipotle. It can be something as simple as Raising Cane's. It can be something, simple, or it can be something as fancy as RPM Steakhouse, RPM Italian restaurant. Just let me know. I'll gladly go to the restaurant. I'll go by myself. I'll grab my BFF. I'll grab my children. I'll grab whoever want to go, my significant other, whoever. Let's go eat, because I love to eat, and that's the problem. I can't lose this weight, y'all, because I like to eat, but I'm trying. She gonna get there. She gonna get there. And as y'all can see, I'm the beautiful blonde bombshell. I had to cut it off. Y'all don't know. Never know how I'm gonna come on live. I might have on a wig next time you see me on live. But anywho, so now my ground beef is done. Turn this off. And what I do is I take a little bit of the ground beef and I put it in. With all the liquid and stuff, I put a little bit in, like half. And let me get this little thing is dope. So you don't have to put your hot pot or whatever like directly on your table. Then I'll take a little bit of the seasoning, like half of the seasoning. A little bit of the garlic. A little bit of garlic powder. And beans are very hard to season. And we're gonna put this over here. And then I'm gonna put some of the beans in here. And I do it in increments like this because I want everything to be evenly cooked. Evenly seasoned, I'm sorry. Wrong terminology. Evenly seasoned. That's about half. Then we're gonna take some of these tomatoes, and I take the tomatoes and all the juice because you still need the liquid from this because I don't add any water to these beans, just the FYI. No water goes into these beans. Hey y'all, it's me, Bougie Chef, Eat Your Heart Out Catering. I am making Crockpot chili for people on the go. Make sure you all watch the replay. Check this video out on YouTube because it will be on there. I'm gonna add the rest of the chili powder in there. We're gonna add the rest of these beans in here. Like so. Again, the amount of beans that you use will depend on your family size. This chili actually freezes up really, really good. I can honestly say it freezes up great. A lot of times we'll eat on it for maybe a day, maybe two. They might eat it today, maybe tomorrow, depending on them. And then I take a Ziploc bag, and I put it in the Ziploc bag, and I take all the air out of it, and it freezes up like oh so well. So we're gonna put the rest of the ingredients off in here. So we got our garlic and our onion powder, and they look alike, but I know which one is which by the smell. The rest of our fresh garlic. Fresh garlic, I know y'all like why she's using fresh garlic and why she's using powdered garlic. It's just a different flavor. The way it's gonna infuse. Some black pepper. And then we're going to take the, not yet, mix this together. Well, I'm gonna show y'all what it's gonna look like. I know y'all like, I don't see what it look like. I'm gonna show y'all. She gonna show y'all. Hold on. And then I'm gonna take the. Well, look. You know what? Let me show y'all now. So there it goes. And then we're gonna pour the tomato sauce in there. Like so. I know that's bootleg, like, oh my God, did she really just do that? Yes, I did. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a-okay. And then this is the package of chili powder. Trust me, you're probably thinking like, oh my God, that's too much seasoning. It's not. It really is not. This is like, to me, chili is like one of the hardest things to season. And maybe because I don't use salt in this, maybe that's why it's so much harder to season for me. But I like the variation of the seasonings. Oh, this looks, oh my goodness, y'all. This looks awesome. This looks awesome. Hold on, let me show y'all what it's looking like. What it's looking like. Oh, can you see it? Yeah, there we go. See, there it goes. The chili. So, you are, now that you have officially got your chili together in your crock pot, this is just a pot. This is not like the actual heating element. This is what you sit inside the crock pot. So I'm gonna sit this in a crock pot on low, and I'm just gonna let it cook out throughout the day. Again, this will probably be our dinner tomorrow because that's what it's gonna be. But I'm gonna do it today because I don't wanna cook it tomorrow. So make sure you all like, share this video. Like my fan page. Make sure you all like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bougie Chef. I'm on Instagram, bougie.chef. You can follow me on Snapchat. I'm on all the social media platforms. I appreciate you all. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Again, make sure you all share the video.